Futurecast.
All right, flash flood watch starts at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, but the good news is the morning commute should be okay. Let's take a look right now at live Pinpoint Doppler 12, and you will notice a speck of green just over the border in Danielson, Connecticut. We may get clipped by this in northwest Rhode Island, but for the most part, we're done with the showers overnight. In fact, as we go overnight, notice you see a lot of white. That indicates clouds and some fog. By noontime, the chance of an isolated shower or thunderstorm. But I think things really don't start to get going until the middle to the later part of the afternoon. You can see 3 p.m. the green and red starting to show up. And by 4 p.m., chance that we could see some of this localized street flooding with these strong thunderstorms. And the threat continues into the evening commute. So for some, the evening commute could be a slow one. We'll have to watch for the ponding on the roadways. And even by 8 o'clock, the threat of some showers is still there. That's because the front just kind of stalls and it keeps in the shower chance all the way through Thursday. Actually, we'll talk more about that coming up in just a minute. On the Eyewitness News Threat Tracker, we put you in the low category tonight, most of tomorrow morning, and then in the medium category for tomorrow afternoon because of this flash flood threat. Now, potential, that's what we deal with when we talk about watches. This is not a warning. There is a chance we'll see some of the following. 1 to 2 inches of rain per hour. If we get that, that will likely lead to some street flooding in those typically prone areas. And there will be a wide range of rainfall amounts. There could be some of you which end up with half an inch, maybe less than that. That's the situation when we deal with these very humid air masses. Outside right now, we have temperatures in the mid-70s. Winds are out of the southwest at 10 miles per hour. Temperatures low to mid-70s, 73 right now in Smithfield, 75 Providence, 72 in Newport, and 72 in Westerly. So another steamy night on the way. A lot of humidity ahead of this front. You can see the front now stretching to portions of Pennsylvania, upstate New York. This is what triggers some of those showers as we go through tomorrow. Now, one thing I do want to point out will be the temperatures. This should not be lost in the weather story for tomorrow. Notice by 5 in the morning already in the mid-70s. By noontime into the afternoon, upper 80s inland for places like Providence, Smithfield, upper 70s to low 80s at the coast. You combine that with lots of humidity, and it certainly can be an uncomfortable day. Now, temperature-wise, the sun will affect things. In fact, it will also affect the likelihood of these storms. If we get more sunshine during the early afternoon, that would mean more and more powerful storms later in the afternoon. If it stays cloudier earlier in the afternoon, that would squash out some of these storms, and we'd end up with maybe just some plain old rain showers and not extensive flooding. So we'll be watching that situation into tomorrow. But sunshine tomorrow, not necessarily a good thing. Now, in terms of dew points, they will be oppressive once again tomorrow, around 70 degrees. We do drop it to around 60 on Thursday, but then Friday, notice we creep back up to those sticky categories as we don't completely clean out the atmosphere from the humidity, but at least a little relief by Thursday afternoon into portions of Friday. Now, the heat and humidity do come back in on Saturday and Sunday with high temperatures in the mid to upper 80s with mostly sunny skies. Again, you can track the latest weather with apps for your mobile device, which is especially important for tomorrow because a lot of this may be localized. You may get a lot of flooding, your neighbor may get nothing at all.
All right, Pete, thank you. And there's much more to come on Eyewitness News at 10.